Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to Final Expense Telesales. My name is Dana Neeson. If you are just now finding this channel, thank you so much for being here. I run a telesales team for Tailored Legacy. We sell final expense insurance over the phone with just one carrier. My job is to help you have stronger, more sophisticated sales conversations. We're just going to get right into it today. And during my sales training this morning, we did a part one on reviewing discovery, and part two, we reviewed objection handling. Objection handling is critical, and I'm not talking about objection handling at the end. I'm talking about objection handling in the first 30 seconds. Because if you can't get out of your own way to engage people into a conversation, this job of telesales is going to start to feel really, really heavy. I mean, like, you think you're at the bottom of the mountain when you start and you're looking up and you see how far you have to go. But if you can't even get people to talk to you, not only are you at the bottom of the mountain, but you're like underground. Like, you're finding the top of the floor to even have a starting point to feel like you can breathe. And the reason I'm giving you that analogy is because when we started this training this morning, the first thing that a new agent said to me was, I keep having everybody just hang up on me, and I feel like all I'm calling are age leads. Okay, fair enough. Let's explore it and see what's going on. But first of all, when I first started selling in this industry, I didn't know what I was doing, right? Even though I had sales experience, it doesn't make sense to give anybody who's never sold life insurance before or never sold life insurance with our company, with Lincoln Heritage, on our system using our script, a brand new lead. I don't even know if you have taken the time to learn the script. So yes, you will be calling slightly older leads because you are literally brand new and you're practicing. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's talk about everybody's just hanging up on me. I feel like I'm calling age leads. Well, when I first started, I just called leads that were 6 months old to 2 years old, and I still did fairly well. So we pulled up the calls, we listened to the calls, and I'm going to play you the call that we listened to in training this morning. And I want you to tell me if you feel that this agent just did not have a shot at all in getting this person to engage in a conversation, or was it maybe the agent that triggered fight or flight, was not prepared, and was really inside that ground to have really no shot at all? I already know you know the answer. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing this. But we're going to play the call, and then we're going to have a discussion.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Right off the bat, before we even play, you think if someone's going to answer the phone that you're not going to respond with, hello? Like, did you even know someone was on the phone? That's not a good start.
Yes, hi. This is John. I'm calling you to see if you have a minute to talk about, you were looking for...
I'm calling, well, first, my first and last name. I'm calling to see if you had a minute. Our script doesn't say that, by the way. And we're not really starting off on a good note.
Life insurance for you or your family?
No, not any longer.
Did you already find something, or are you still looking?
Yes, I did. You can take me off the list now. Thank you, though, for calling.
Well, I was wondering, while I'm...
Okay, so that was the call. That was pretty much what all of the calls sounded like yesterday. And yes, it was this agent's first day on the phones. However, was this agent prepared? Was he setting himself up for success, or was he setting himself up to get hung up on? So after a long discussion, after we broke down every single part of this call, I said, you know what's interesting? You came into this training this morning saying, all the leads are hanging up on me, therefore they must be aged leads. And when he left, it was all these leads are hanging up on me. I guess it's my fault. And if you go into your sales day and you think the reason you're getting hung up on is because the lead already purchased or the lead is a little bit aged, you are completely missing the point. The reason that our customers don't buy, The reason that people do not want to engage in a conversation with you is your fault. It is your fault. It is because you do not have your objections memorized. It is because you are not speaking at a volume 5 where you're commanding that attention and engaging people into a conversation. When you're getting the objection, you are not interjecting with the appropriate response that is on your script. Everybody may have a different objection. Whatever it is, you need to use it and use it consistently. We don't want to wait for pausing and then respond. He said, hello, hey, John, hi, this is just Dana calling, right? We meet them where they're at. We speak at an even higher level with even more energy, not necessarily overly excited enthusiasm, but certainly not what we heard. So when you get into your calls today, and if you feel people are hanging up on you, it is very possible, if not probable, that you are the one causing the resistance. So the point I'm trying to make here is that if your mindset is it must be the leads, then you've already lost. And you probably should be listening to your calls, figuring out, would you talk to you, or should you just expect anybody to want to speak to you because they're more interested in buying what you have to sell than talking to the person that's calling them? I mean, unless you are actually getting an inbound call and somebody is calling in to get quotes on something, well, then maybe you don't need to sound as sharp in the first 30 seconds. But that is not the case. If you are making outbound calls, it is up to you on what happens to whether or not that person hangs up or if they choose to stay with you on the phone. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like more information on how to join this team, my contact information is in the description below, and I hope you have a great sales day. Bye.